Okay, so we've finished our sampling now, and we've got 3 buckets with samples in it. We've got our root disease bucket, we've got our topsoil 0 to 10 centimetre sample, and our 0 to 60 centimetre sample. So what we're going to do now is package these up, ready to go to the laboratory. You would have received one of these packs. Make sure you have this with you out in the paddock. This has got all the bags that we require to send these samples off in. So in our kit we'll find this root disease testing pack. First thing you need to do is open it up, make sure there's nothing left in the bag. What we need to do is just fill out a couple of details on this form. We need to put our name there, the paddock of which you're sampling, the date that the sample is collected. We also need to tick 10 centimetres because that's the depth that we sampled, and we need to tick this box random. And just a few agronomic details will be written in there to show what was happened in the crop last year. All we need to do is tip the entire contents of this bucket into this bag here once we've filled it out. Do this. Open it up just very gently, as much in the bag as possible. Okay, the Ziploc seal, ziploc that up, and it's got this little one-way valve here just to exclude as much air out of the bag as possible. Okay, fold that over. You'll see this rubber band, just for extra security. Whack that on, and you also get this postage paid bag as well. Sample just goes in the bag. Seal it up, and that's ready to be put into the post box. Our second samples, similar procedure. We're going to send our samples off in this express post bag. The bag's already labelled for where the samples need to go to, and the MSF contact details so that we can handle any problems if they arise in the freight. What you need to do though is just sign this declaration down the bottom which says that there's no dangerous goods in there, so it's very important that you remember to sign this deck. In your kits you'll see that there's 2 plastic bags. One is labelled for the 0 to 10 centimetre sample. That's the first one we're going to grab. Same procedure as for the root disease sample. Just empty the entire contents straight into there. Is give this a really good mix. Obviously we're sampling soil from a lot of different layers and from 6 different sites, so just make sure that we give it a mix. In fact, you can probably do it for a lot longer than what I've done it. Okay. From here, what we want to do, get this trowel. I want to put about 5 of these trowels in to make up the sample. I like to mix between samples. Put our next trowel in. That's 3. A couple more. 4. Same procedure as before. Make sure we got the Ziploc bags. Exclude the air by folding it over. Zip those up. Double check that the right sample corresponds with the right label. Not much paperwork to do with this one. Most of this form's already filled out. The thing that we will fill out is our name just in this column at the bottom here. So just put your name there and that form's ready to go. Get our pre-labelled post pack. Gently put these samples in. Don't forget to put this form in the bag with it. Fold it over. Untake the tape off, seal that up, and that's ready to go into the express post box. Make sure you don't send it in general mail, send it in express post mail. Don't really like to have these samples sitting over the weekend, so where it's possible, sample early in the week and get it out, probably no later than Wednesday. Where you are sampling over a weekend or maybe a Thursday or a Friday, then grab this post back and this root disease test and put it in the fridge, but preferably, so keep it in the fridge until you can post it early in the week, but preferably we really want you to sample early in the week to make sure that these get to the lab without too much time sitting around, especially this year because the samples are quite moist.